this the magic school bus?
Come on, cuz, we've got work to do.
Maybe I should have stayed home today.
Chill out, guys. If you visit Jupiter, you gotta have proof, right?
I knew I should have stayed home today. The trick here is not to make eye contact.
Phoebe and, Arnold, you take camera 2.
I'm the one who should have stayed home today. Oh, great. Not only do I get slimed by pond scum, but I forget my report. I knew I should have stayed home today. I should have stayed home today. I think I should have stayed home today.
I think Bella should have stayed home today. How are we ever going to find her?
Field trip tip number 63. In the event of a rapid loss of altitude, you may want to put on a parachute. Liz, my parachute? That's not a parachute! That's a pair of shoes!
Well, Carlos, you'll have plenty of time to find it. We're spending the night.
The night here? But our permission slips didn't say anything about haunted houses. Well, if they torture you, don't tell them anything! I'll learn to be a lawyer and meet you back here when we're grown-ups!
Coming, Arnold! We're waiting!
I think I should have stayed home today.
Tomorrow is a different day.
Yikes! I knew I should have stayed home today. I knew I should have.
Don't say it, Arnold. Yeah, like what? Janet, the one and only, Arnold's favorite cousin. I am your favorite cousin, right, Arnold?
You're my only cousin, Janet.
You're so cute.
Oh, and don't forget Miss Frizzle's keys. Hi, Tiffany. Hi, Wanda. Hi, Arnold. Arnold?
Tiffany? Tiffany, wait! I can explain! Maybe I should have stayed home today.
Come on, Arnold. It's time for your report.
Yikes. I knew I should have stayed home today. I knew I should have stayed home today. Tiffany!
Well, as I always say, to appreciate the water cycle, you've got to have a good sense of humid.
Miss Frizzle!
I knew I should have stayed home. I knew I should have stayed home today.
Being grown up isn't half as fun as growing up.
Cruising on down Main Street, you're relaxed and feeling good.
Wow.
Looking good. My turn. Miss Frizzle's taller than you think. See you later, alligator.
I knew I should have stayed home today. Becoming an egg? Okay. Getting fertilized? Okay. Getting buried in an egg? Not okay. Oh, I think I should have stayed home today.
Hey, Arnold!
We're sunk. Now the whole universe is gonna think we don't care about air.
I found this cork popper in the escape kit.
What are you gonna do, Wanda? Pop us out of here?
She could if we were corks.
Arnold, you're a genius.
I was only kidding, Keesha. I don't want to be a cork.
Tease me. Maybe I should have stayed home today. I can't believe I just did that. Tell me I didn't just do that.
You just did that, Arnold. You swallowed the whole class and the bus.
I knew I should have stayed home today.
Miss Frizzle!
I knew I should have stayed in my home today. I knew I should have stayed home today. Octopus!
Is this the magic school bus?
Look at this! Is it just me? Or does this say, this way in?
It's a shortcut. Get it? Shortcut?
Carlos, yuck!
To my research, we're floating on top of an undersea volcano. Come on, Arnold. It would be pretty hard to streak through fat air.
Carlos!
Hey, I think we just passed my house.
Take a good look, Carlos. It may be the last time you see it. Where have you been, D.A.? We had to start a solar system play without you.
Yeah, you were supposed to be Pluto. Arf, arf.
Carlos.
The magnetic rammer slammer on this space pod can pull the asteroid right out of its path. Just launch this baby, and whammo, a done deal. Looks like your idea is out to launch.
Ralphie! You can do it, Liz!
You've got the right stuff. If you don't do it, we'll all be the right stuffing. Carlos!
Okay, but if it is hungry, we have to feed it. If it won't come up for the banana, I'll send the banana down to it. Oh no! A banana floats!
That's okay. I like banana splits better.
Carlos!
Something about this field trip seems fishy to me.
Carlos!
Cruising on down Main Street, you're relaxed and feeling good.
It usually takes 12 hours, but that's when you don't have a magic bus around.
It's a good thing Ms. Frizzle has her cellular phone.
Carlos! What's your project?
We're stuck with air, and that's not fair. Hey, we can write a poem.
Carlos!
Where are we?
I wish I knew.
I'm not sure, but I think we're inside the pickle jar.
Talk about a jarring experience.
Carlos! Hang on, everybody!
Well, folks, it looks like we officially brought the house down.
Carlos!
How come we got stuck selling light bulbs? Yeah, whose bright idea was this?
Carlos! Miss Frizzle will buy a light bulb! Maybe two! Hurry! I hope she's here. What kind of doorbell is that?
A lizardy bell?
Carlos!
But I see you did my work for me. You kids really know your electricity.
You might say we're electric fans.
That must be Carlos.
He is indeed.
So this is where the floppies go.
To the drive-in disco.
Carlos! It was neat to be able to see the way those wild animals really live.
Yeah, because when you live in the city, there's no way you could see any wild animals. Yeah, only party animals.
Carlos. According to Ms. Frizzle, a reef is a shallow place in the ocean. Ms. Frizzle also said that a coral reef is built by tiny animals.
With tiny tools?
Carlos! Is this the magic school bus?
Man, the aliens on Mercury sure make big footprints.
Nothing can live on Mercury, Ralphie. It's too hot and dry during the day. And according to my research, way below freezing at night. But according to my research, after chewing comes swallowing.
So what are those red things? Are they what make blood look red?
Scintillating surmise, Ralphie.
According to my research, they're called red blood cells. And the white ones are white blood cells. This just in, folks. That's bacteria, and it's making Ralphie sick. And according to my research, bacteria are germs. Once inside our bodies, they can make us sick. Ralphie has a bacterial infection.
To escape the white blood cells, we left Ralphie's throat and are now heading up his nasopharyngeal passages.
The what? According to my research, that means his nose?
A tree is a wonderful habitat.
According to my research, it's a perfect place for birds and squirrels.
Now, it's later I'm worried about.
Thank you, Ms. Frizzle. Here you go, little guy. According to my research, that's a kangaroo rat.
Field trip tip number 107. To avoid being eaten, become inedible. What does that mean?
Class, do I hear a suggestion to avoid digestion?
According to my research, Arnold, it means we ought to become something that's not very appetizing. According to my research, it's not a joke, Phoebe. He obviously has no adaptations to cope with desert field trips. According to my research, Phoebe, hibernation is an adaptation. Listen, it's getting louder. And according to my research, it's getting louder. We're getting closer.
Is that good or bad?
Bad. Carlos, that was the perfect sound. Thanks, DA. Hey, look! The batter's moving. According to my research, the baking soda is making bubbles. According to my research, where you find one ant, there's usually more.
Discovered to be Carlos Island.
Forget it! That's a silly name for an island.
What would you call it? According to my research, Island?
I think we should write a book about it. Discovering Lizard Island by D.A. and Carlos.
You mean by Carlos and D.A.
No, D.A. and Carlos.
Carlos and D.A.
D.A. and Carlos.
Carlos and D.A.
That makes sense, because according to my research, muscles can only pull on things, not push them.
Broccoli? You gotta be kidding! Who ever heard of a broccoli mascot?
According to my research, broccoli is a very healthy vegetable. Besides, all the animal mascots have been done already.
Get serious. Our soccer team can't be called the Walker Elementary School Broccolis.
According to my research, a bog is wet, soggy ground, like a swamp. According to my research, the best way to catch something is to use some kind of bait. I call it a swallowtail caterpillar. Hey, what if we call our team the Walker Elementary School Swallowtail Caterpillars?
Caterpillars? We'll get laughed out of the game.
Look at the rain gauge. It really rained a lot.
Yeah, more than 2 inches in the last hour.
According to my research, that's a school record for rainfall. According to Arnold's research, a reservoir is where the water we drink is collected. According to my research, you have to be very careful around gasoline because it burns so easily.
Oh, that's right, D.A. In fact, a big fire can start with just a little spark.
This is fantastic! There's even room for my books. According to my research, when a plane's nose tips up and slows down like this, it's called a...
Understood why there was never a sports team called the Mummies. At least that sounds cooler than butterflies.
For crying out loud!
Cruising on down Main Street, you're relaxed and feeling good.
According to my research, the Arctic temperature can drop to 100 degrees below zero. Arnold, you got us into this. We've got to save them.
I know. We'll jump in the water and swim across.
According to my research, you won't last more than 3 minutes in water this cold. According to my research, Stand By Your Mantis came out in 1953.
Yeah, and the critics probably said, get the exterminator.
According to my research, you're never more than 3 feet away from a spider. According to my research... Oh, wait, I need more light. That's better. According to my research, the last person to leave the theater always turns on the ghost light. Well, according to my research, it's, oh, how am I supposed to know? I've never seen one before. Carlos, you ruined it.
No, I didn't. It looks better this way.
But according to my research, rainbows are supposed to look like this.
Come on, Dorothy Ann. Why do you have to do everything by the book?
The bus thinks it's a salmon, and there's no stopping
Wait
it.
a minute. According to my research, when a salmon loses its appetite and starts swimming, and is joined by a bunch of other salmon, all going in the same direction, it can only mean one thing.
What?
We're migrating.
What are all those red bands out there?
According to my research, that is the muscle fiber.
Muscle fiber. Stop the bus. Hey, look at that. The red blood cells are giving that white stuff to the muscles.
Air has oxygen.
That must be what the white stuff is. Oh.
According to my research, oxygen is the part of the air our bodies use to live. So, the lungs breathe in air.
The blood cells carry the oxygen.
The heart pumps the blood to our muscles.
Ah, baby.
According to my research, that snail is a turban snail. And these creatures are gooseneck barnacles. I guess they want a piece of the rock, too. According to my Muskrat's Guide to the Swamp, the marshmallow plant only grows in wet places. And its roots are sometimes used to make a sweet syrup and marshmallows.
Is it just me, or does that bird look hungry?
According to my research, that was a marsh hawk.
According to my research, that was a close one.
According to my research, it's gravity that makes things fall by pulling down on them.
Now what?
According to my research, snot, or mucus, is a slimy liquid made by the nose that traps dirt and germs and keeps them from entering our lungs.
I'll bet we're inside that skinny wire in the bulb.
According to my research, this skinny hot wire we're in is the filament. It's what makes the light bulb glow.
Oh no, here we go again.
According to my research, which is very hard to do when going around like this, the circular path we're caught in is called an electrical circuit.
I get it.
That's it! The light bulb works because a battery makes the electrical charges move through a wire to the light bulb. According to my research, peregrine falcons like these are cliff dwellers who catch and eat other birds.
It's really cool how they got their own cliff right here in the zoo.
According to my research, there's not much food and no shelter for fish in deep ocean water.
But there are lots of different kinds of fish living in a coral reef.
According to my research, a sea anemone is a marine animal which looks like a plant. Yeah, looks like a plant and acts like a plant. You see what I see? Hiding places! Move over, Wanda! D.A., what are you doing? According to my research, if the water where coral lives gets polluted, the polyps get rid of their algae partners.
But why would the water be polluted over here and not the water over there?
Is this the magic school bus? Oh, bad. Oh, bad. Oh, bad, bad, bad. Keesha, shut the window. You're letting all the heat out. Oh, bad. Oh, bad, bad, bad. Oh, bad. Oh, bad. Oh, bad, bad, bad.
You have to be light.
You mean if I jump in there, I'll turn into light? But what will I... Where will I... Ouch!
Hey, Liz, try going up.
Oh, bad. Oh, bad. Oh, bad, bad, bad.
What do you say we just forget finding salmon for the fish fry and go home before it's too late?
I've got water and air. But there's no sun in this box. Box? What are you doing in a box? Phoebe's in trouble. We've got to help her. Oh, bad. Oh, bad. Oh, bad, bad, bad.
Wanda, our bus is a pile of junk. Prepare to return to the mothership, Crypto. We're going back to Rockwell for the last time.
It's not launch time yet. But here's a seaweedy to tie you over. Seatbelts, class!
I don't know, Arnold. Maybe I should have stayed home today.
You too?
It's called Extraordinaire, and it's colored pink so we can see it.
What else does it say?
It says, use the Extraordinaire to help you escape through the top of the jar.
What happens if we can't escape?
Ah, nothing much. We just won't be able to put anything into this space capsule. We'll miss the blast off of the century. And we'll be stuck inside this jar forever.
No way! There's plenty of time to figure out how to get out of here. Our mission, Ralphie, should we choose to accept it,
Is to make sure the rest of the universe gets the true story about air.
Just one thing, Keesha. What are we gonna put into the rocket when we get there?
Way to go, Ralphie!
And so they should. Even the bus thinks it's a bear.
So where is it?
Oh, bad. Oh, bad. Oh, bad, bad, bad!
Okay, it's bad. But if we don't find Liz in the bus before the zookeeper does, it'll be worse.
Is this the magic school bus?
But his white blood cells are doing such a good job. They now recognize us as enemies, too.
Enemies? But we know what white blood cells do to enemies.
That's right, Arnold. They'll try to destroy us.
Destroy us?
Oh, the wonder of the human body.
Ralphie! Do something!
As I always say, hit it, Cornelia!
To bring the sun to class. At my old school, we always had to stay in the bus if we ate lunch in the ocean.
How about this, Tim? It fell behind the counter when I was still at my old school.
Ew, Phoebe. That banana's so rotten, it's mush.
Well, at my old school, we take a stand, form a committee. Go on a field trip?
Arnold, are you serious?
That, Keesha, is a fine example of a hungry roadrunner chasing a delicious lizard to eat.
Come on, we have to protect that lizard.
Huh?
At my old school, lizards never ran on their hind legs. But what about that?
Oh, that is a desert tortoise. You don't usually see them out in the heat like this.
See, an animal in need. Come on! We've got to help it. We do? Carlos, don't be so selfish. How would you like to be a tortoise roasting in the hot desert sun?
I wish you hadn't said that.
Oh, Phoebe, at your old school, you were never such a butterfingers. Wait a second here. If my backs are straight, we're stuck in the cake baking in a...
Or are we floating away?
At my old school, we never got stranded on ice floes.
You know, Liz, this is my idea of a field trip.
That is totally unrealistic. You don't catch an insect by blindfolding it. And besides, there's no such thing as a 50-foot praying mantis. And even if there were, you could trap it instead of trying to destroy it. Hang on, Liz. I'm making a web and I'm gonna trap that general.
Aha! There she is.
Wait a second, I'm almost finished. Oh, rats.
We got places to go, mantises to feed.
You can't take Liz. Come back. Ugh. Spinning a web is harder than it looks. At my old school, the bus never made a web.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
At my old school, you weren't allowed to run across the toilet.
It was so cool.
Gosh, at my old school, we never turned into light. It's all covered up with junk.
Well, no recycling means more garbage, and more garbage means a bigger dump.
I knew we'd need a bigger dump, but I never thought they'd use our playground.
How am I ever going to find my soldier in that mess?
Wanda, how are we gonna go to school in that mess?
At my old school, we never had piles of garbage. But what in the bus is made of plastic?
Oh, the dashboard, the seats, the dewdinger, the porta shrinker, the three-phase hydrolated displacement pumpulator. Shall I go on?
We started right about here.
I think Ralphie shouldn't have stayed home today.
Is it just me? Or does this look like the final field trip?
Oh, there's an explanation, class. The question is, what is it?
First, Carlos's instrument disappears. Then each of us, one by one.
Ralphie, you've been reading too many comic books.
Stay here if you want, Keesh. But how are you gonna feel if your grandmother starts sleeping in a box in the basement?
That's absolutely ridiculous. But I guess there's no harm in making sure.
Hit it, Liz!
Ralphie, Miss Frizzle, can't be a vampire because vampires don't exist. Well, go ahead, Ralphie. Open the door.
It was your idea.
Move aside, you Weasley wimps. I'll do it. Now what?
Get down! The Frizz is coming!
I can look if I want to.
Cannot!
Cancel.
Cannot!
Only some juicy tidbits for the bats.
Kid bits? She's talking about us! She's gonna feed us to the bats! We gotta get help!
She said tidbits, not kidbits.
Maybe we should have stayed home tonight.
Dad, you took the words right out of my mouth.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Make sure she never does this again.
Cruising on down Main Street, you're relaxed and feeling good.
The repair manual. Maybe it'll tell us how to unfreeze the bus, turn it into a helicopter, and get us out of here.
Can I see it?
Sure. Have you lost it? Our very survival depends on what's in this book. Oh, that feels good.
Oh, warm, warm, warm.
Phew. As Ralphie would say, is it just me, or does this heat source smell like a dead fish? What is that thing?
It's only a centipede.
Only a centipede? That's like saying, oh, it's only Godzilla. Is it just me, or do we need a light in here?
Okay, we caught the bus. So how do we get it off the hook?
Well, we just,
You don't know? It's not in the plan?
Think, Ralphie, think.
Sure feels good to be back in the bloodstream. Huh, Ralphie?
But Miss Frizzle's blood is flowing a lot faster than yours did, Ralphie.
Well, what do you want? I was resting, not racing against the Credible Hulk. You and your terrific ideas, Keesha.
You have a better idea, Ralphie?
Our mission was to tell the entire universe what air can do.
And all we've got to put in the space capsule
Is an empty jar.
You guys better go ahead. We've got some final touches to make.
Final touches? We've got nothing to work with. Zip, air doesn't do anything.
Something's itching me.
Maybe we get rid of these little critters stuck all over your skin. Tasty.
Thanks, Ralphie. What a partner. Those guys were really starting to bug me.
Keesha!
Is this the magic school bus?
Listen, a force is... Arnold, you look for connections. I'm looking for Bella. Bella, where are you? We can argue about what to do after the lot is clear.
Hold it! Why not just leave this place the way it is?
Arnold, why do you always want to leave things alone instead of doing something?
I have this theory that if you leave nature alone, it'll get along just fine.
Forget your theories, Arnold.
Wanda, we're here because you pointed to this log and said, and I quote, "Just look at it. Remember?"
I took a chance. I made a mistake. So how do I stop it from getting really messy?
It's coming from along there.
He can't go down there alone.
You're right, Keesha. Why don't you go with him?
Come on, you bunch of Weasley wimps. Let's follow Miss Frizzle.
Everybody sing along.
I've got you. Come on, you Weasley wimps. Pull!
What was that?
This is Arnold. We're in the junkyard.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
I wish I knew. I wish I knew.
Extend the mega reflector, Liz. Oops. Sorry, Miss Frizzle. It's your command.
Oh, no, Wanda. You're doing just fine.
Liz, activate the mega reflector. Wait! I'm still not sure that's it. We can't leak, DA. It's almost out of range. Rotate the mirror to reflect the sun, Lieutenant. Retract reflector.
Tell us, Wanda. How does it feel to have saved Walker Elementary School from sure destruction?
Sorry, no comment.
Oh,
good one, Wanda. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Let's go home. Mission accomplished.
Feeling good.
Until I'm finished. I really appreciate it. Have you seen my glasses?
They're on your head, Mom.
Oh, this article on cold-blooded animals is getting to me.
We can build on this experience.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Help! Get me out of here!
Here, grab hold of this.
Phew! I almost ended up where no kid has gone before.
You all right, Wanda? You look a little flushed.
Miss Frizzle!
What are you, a bunch of Weasley wimps? We scaled the toilet, crossed the Blue Lagoon on a hairpin bridge, shitted up a toilet paper rope, and you want to quit now?
Yes!
Miss Frizzle.
Wanda's right, class. What's one vast expanse between here and the way out among friends?
What's that noise? Let's check it out. Come on, you Weasley wimps. Come on, Arn! What's taking you so long? Hurry up!
Coming! What are friends for? They must have missed this.
To the sweetest bus in town.
Hey, not again! Keep Molly busy. And don't drop the bucket!
Attention!
I told you before, write a poem.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
I know, Phoebe. Isn't this fantastic? Nobody's ever seen what we're seeing.
Lucky nobody.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Who's coming with me?
I am! Come on, you Weasley wimps!
How many light bulbs do we have left?
All of them! Come on, you Weasley wimps! There's gotta be someone around here who will buy one! Hey, look! What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We have to fix it before Mr. Rule gets here!
So where's Mikey? I don't see him anywhere.
Wait a minute. Mikey was going to find out what happened to his instructions, right?
Right.
Instructions are information, right?
Right.
And the information is in those flashing electrical signals, right?
Right.
So if we follow the signals, we find Mikey.
Good thinking, Wanda.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Partners, everyone. 2 by 2, please.
Partners? Yes, you know, like Keesha and Ralphie, Tim and Carlos, Phoebe and Arnold, and you and me. I don't need a partner. I'm a pirate, not a Weasley wimp.